Before the Dead's major fall tour in the East, there was time for a brief jaunt to the Pacific Northwest for their first performance in Washington in nearly 5 years, and the first ever Grateful Dead concert in the city of Tacoma. Perhaps the biggest feature to the Tacoma concert in this 27,000-seat dome was the opening act. The Santana Reunion Band, which included singer-keyboardist Gregg Rolie and drummer Michael Shrieve, got things off to a high-energy start with a 90-minute set that never let up from beginning to end. The Grateful Dead, who were hard-pressed to match the intensity of Santana, had their brightest moments during a stellar sugaree in the first set, which concluded climactically with The Music Never Stopped. The second set was highlighted by Playin' Uncle John's, with the first ever appearance of Touch of Grey out of the space. After Tacoma, it was southward to Eugene, where the occurrence of the Dead playing has become a headline-making cultural event. Perhaps the weather was the biggest event of the day, as temperatures soared into the mid-90s. This sweltering heat saw a good portion of the 30,000-plus audience actively seeking out shade, squirt bottles, and the cooling refreshment of makeshift hose showers provided at either end of the field. The Dead came out late in the afternoon, following enthusiastic sets by one-time Eugene resident Robert Cray and Jamaican reggae star Jimmy Cliff. The Dead's first set began with a nicely rendered Mississippi half-step and wound down with a pair of new songs, Foolish Heart and Victim or the Crime. The sun was down in a glorious Oregon sunset as the second set concluded. A pre-drums truckin' was the most effective stimulant in bringing this sun-soaked crowd to its dancing feet. This Northwest mini-tour was so well received that one hopes it will be more extensive next year.